goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw in the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll bring it back. It's Hines. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will go to work for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Got a man, it's Flores. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7th. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they'll get him on the ground at the 3-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to punch it in. And they'll knock him down.
Decision time right here. I like going for it. You're playing on the road. You have an opportunity to take the crowd out of it a little bit here. Why not just line up quickly and just try to run the ball?
Yeah, stay aggressive.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Number 3.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Middle Tennessee, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Williams looking for a man. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that 1st down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Here's the give off the left side. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. He's looking to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Hines. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
This offense has a second down play. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. What a snag by the defense.
The second down.
In on him after a good return on the interception.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make a play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
He'll heave it deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. He's going to pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Second down after that incompletion. Williams will pass. Right down the middle. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drop.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
He's back to throw on second down. He's got him this time. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Good enough for first down.
Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback will audible. On second down, wants to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. At the 45 on his way. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
To the air on first down. Feeling some heat. Caught over the middle. It's Hines. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He makes a grab.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And the offense continues.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Williams looking for a man. Wide open downfield. The expressway is wide open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
The back goes in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. It's first down from the 11. He wants to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Williams will pass. Lets it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hines. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They'll throw it on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got his man to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He looks that one in nicely. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. They'll throw it on 1st down. Avoids pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on 2nd down. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
To the ground with the back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The snap sets up to throw, using his feet to buy time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Warriors! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. They fake and the kicker's looking to pass. And he makes the catch. The two-point conversion is good. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Murfreesboro than you do? A captivating game so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
He's got it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Offense working from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Hines. Turns it on at midfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Reads it, fires complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Touchdown. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up in the touchdown.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Can anyone catch him? At the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Motion from the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for them.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, MTSU.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Hawaii, 28, Middle Tennessee.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Second and 10, he'll throw again. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Makes the grab. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Catch in the middle. It's Flores.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Give to the running back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Williams looking for a man. Fires one high and deep. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
How about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. The give and the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it. Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David. Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope. No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that.
The 2nd down.
Good drive to get.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. Finds his man, it's Flores. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires on the move. Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after it. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's running in the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hawaii!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch down the right side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quick handoff. Really? Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's season long. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Boyd. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Quarterback checking the play. Going up top on first down. Buying some time. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. And perfect situational awareness there. Get the first down. Don't get greedy. Stop the clock.
Yeah, and that's why this team practices these types of 2-minute situations all week long leading up to games so that everybody's on the same page. That receiver did an awesome job getting out of bounds to try to preserve as much clock as possible.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get it in position to win.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
Well, obviously here in the 4th quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. They're expecting them to throw it here on 3rd.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. On the move at the 30. Afterburner's coming. He's inside the 40. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? On the run, it's Butler. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, MTSU. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Pretty much down to cases here, David. They have to execute quickly to have a shot at the end.
And obviously you want to do everything you can to make it as short a Hail Mary as possible, right? So try to get a chunk right here before you have to take, Jesse, that big shot to the end zone.
And you know they're already dialing up that shot play, right? Who has the best hands on offense? Who has the best size? Who can go up, high point the football, and win you this game?
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on this play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, they're down in possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the